Welcome to another episode of The Day After, where we take an opportunity, we take a moment to look back on another fascinating round of the Global Champions League this year, live in Madrid for the fourth stage of the GCL. Again, stories aplenty, an incredible day in the Spanish capital under the sunshine, and this wonderful storyline of the Shanghai Swans continues. Having won multiple stages already in 2025, they lead the championship and they are the team to catch, but they were pipped at the post. Falcons United going on a pick-up victory, as they did actually in 2024. So this is becoming a very, very happy hunting ground for Falcons United. Gilles Thomas becoming very comfortable joining us in the studio for those winners' interviews. My name is Mark Lewis. Welcome to the show, and you can see the wonderful guests that we have alongside us to help us break down what took place in Madrid this week. Rosie Turner, thank you very much for joining us. Yoli Mitlinel, thank you very much. Andreas Skau, I believe you were here in 2024. Were you part of the show last year as well?
Yes.
Must be some magic that we bring you back again in Madrid.
Yeah, you must like my company.
Yeah, I really do. I enjoy both of your company. I enjoy yours as well, by the way.
Thanks.
Rosie, first time in Madrid for you as well, by the way. Correct?
It is the first time in Madrid for me.
Thoughts on what took place for a GCL in Madrid for a first time?
I mean, it's not a bad office, is it, Mark? I have to say.
It is a pretty nice place to spend some time.
It's a pretty nice place to spend some time. Yesterday was really interesting. We had two very different rounds, which was really exciting to see. First round, very much some brand new horses that we've never seen on tour, some younger horses, some new faces in Roy van Beek as well that we've never seen before on tour. And then we had the second round where we had a few more of the veterans coming through. So it was just, the whole day felt new and exciting and fresh as well.
Yoli, thoughts on Madrid, GCL?
Oh, I love it here.
Yeah.
I was here 3 years ago, I believe, which is sad to say, but and I had a really good show here last time. So
You had a really good show here this time as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, was better last time, but we're not complaining.
Yeah.
We're not complaining. Yeah, I'm here again, and we had a really good team round yesterday in both rounds. And,
I know it's the name of the game to jump clear, but I think we underestimate how important and how difficult it is to do that. So when you come out in a round like yesterday, where you jump a fantastic clear, I'm sure you are delighted. Talk me through about how that felt for you.
Yeah, I mean, I was quite nervous, I have to say. We're jumping on a new team this year, having given such a great opportunity by Deborah. It's nerve-wracking. I'm not used to jumping on teams. I don't have a Nations Cup team riding for Greece, so the GCT is really my team event. So for me, when I get nervous, I get a bit weak. So I felt going in yesterday. Oh, I felt it. I felt like shaky legs, like jelly. But I was really happy. I mean, the mare, I trust her with my life, to be honest, and she has never ever let me down. And I was confident that she wasn't going to let the team down either. And she didn't. So. There we go, double clear and one down in the first round. Not so bad.
Yeah, and Andreas, you said yesterday that actually you didn't jump yesterday for the team. You let the girls take over yesterday. What was that decision based on?
For sure, Jana is always strong team rider, so I prefer to have her in. Geraldine didn't jump GCT this year. So far, it was her first outing in a new team where they are the team owners behind. So of course she should jump the team. We didn't know who of us should do the second round, but she came out and was clean first round. The mare jumped fantastic, and we said, okay, we take that experience with. And for me, it was no problem to jump individually. Unfortunately it didn't go her way. She made maybe a small rider mistake on the last line, and the last line was, I found, perfectly built, because if you did a small mistake and a bit out of line, you were punished straight away, and that was, until then she had a fantastic round, but unfortunately some poles were falling.
I would be the worst team manager because I would just select myself to ride all the time. How do you go about doing that, Andreas? Because if I may say so, you are a great rider with great horses available, but you are obviously looking at it from a different perspective, maybe a bigger picture as well. What is the thought process like? When you see the end of round one, how do you decide that you are the guy today and you're not the guy today? What goes through your mind when you try and make those decisions?
Yeah, it is as you say. The good thing is here, when you're not selected for the team, you still get to jump. So it's not like on a Nation Cup show where if you're fifth, you're sitting on the line and you want to jump, but you're not allowed to. But here, at least, you know, I can still do my round. I can do individually. I have my qualification chances, and so in that way, it's perfect. Of course, it's tough when you then is the one having the bad result for the team, and you see the one not jumping having a better result. But that's part of the game, and we all know that. And I think it's brilliant that these U25 riders can do these team classes, but because it gives experience that you cannot gain elsewhere on the big scene like this. So for Geraldine, who we train, I believe it will only make her stronger. Even though we yesterday have a few mistakes, I believe we learn a lot. We learned a lot from the horse and what to do and what plan to make, and my horse and myself maybe. The experience from the team class yesterday was not as important as it is for Geraldine at this moment.
Yoli, what's the team selection like for the Monaco Comets? I mean, what happens in those conversations at the halfway point? Who has the ultimate call? Does that fall upon Deborah? Is it amongst the riders? Where does that ultimate call come from?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I would say the ultimate call comes from Edwina.
Okay.
Has
she been entrusted with that ultimately?
Yeah, 100%. Okay. Also, with her being a rider, she understands horses. And I think that's very useful. She knows us as well as riders. So what we do is kind of, on the first day, we felt our horses in the warm-up, decided who's going to jump the first round, and then we had an idea of who was going to jump the second round as well. But again, we base it on the first round.
Yeah.
So we have very open communication. I think all of us are people that are not going to put ourselves in a team if we don't believe we're going to perform.
This is why no one wants me as a team manager, but yes, carry on, sorry.
But I want to talk to you about your horse actually though, because we spoke yesterday and when you came out I said, she has an interesting way of going because she looks fast asleep in the ring and yet she still springs her little legs up so perfectly. And you said to me, yeah, we've got to keep a lid on her. What is that like actually coming into a big show like this? How do you keep that lid on her?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, she's a bit older now. She's 14, so she's